Welcome to the project lightning talk for SIG Storage. My name is Xing. I work for VMware by Broadcom. In SIG Storage, Saad and myself are co-chairs. Michelle and I are tech leads. Other than the leads, there are also many other contributors. We have been working on a number of very exciting projects. Let me highlight a few. The first project I want to highlight is recover from resize failure. Volume expansion has been around for a while, but without the ability to recover from resize failure, you could get stuck while trying to expand your volume. Let's say you try to expand your volume from 1 terabyte to 10 terabytes. Instead of entering 10, you entered 100 by accident. You don't really have that much capacity in your storage system to complete this expansion. Kubernetes will keep retrying, but it will never be successful. This problem turned out to be hard to solve because we never intended to support the shrinking of volumes. So it took us quite a while to figure out how to fix this problem. We basically, let's say, come to this side. We fix it, and this feature is finally GA in Kubernetes 1.34 release. So with this fix, you can simply fix your problem by entering a new PVC size. So the new size still has to be larger than the original size of your volume. And like in this example, you can just enter 10, and it will finally expanded to your desired size. The next feature I want to highlight is volume attributes class. When you provision PVC, you can specify a storage class name in your PVC. And this storage class defines parameters to be used for dynamic provisioning. After the volume is provisioned, however, you cannot change those parameters. So there are use cases where require the volume options, such as IOPS or throughput, to be modified after volume is provisioned. That's why we introduced volume attributes class. So with volume attributes class, we can also define parameters for dynamic provisioning. And after the volume is provisioned, you can modify those parameters. So here we have two volume attributes classes, silver and gold. And in the PVC spec, you specify the volume attributes class name. Although the storage class name is still immutable, the volume attributes class name is mutable. After the volume is provisioned, you can change your volume attributes class name from silver to gold. That will trigger the volume to be modified to have the new IOPS as defined in the volume attributes class gold. This feature is now GA. Now I want to talk about CSI sidecars all in one. CSI sidecars are helper containers that watch Kubernetes API objects and trigger volume operations against a CSI driver. As shown on the right-hand side, there are a lot of CSI sidecars. We have an external provisioner sidecar that calls a CSI driver to create or delete a volume. So with all the sidecars, that means after every Kubernetes release, we will need to release all the sidecars. And also, resource utilization is a concern. To solve all these problems, we want to consolidate all the sidecars into one mono repo. This can be challenging, but we should do it. The CAP was merged, and it is targeting alpha in Kubernetes 1.36 release. So the next step is to work on implementation. If any of this sounds interesting, please get involved. Here are some SIG Storage sessions and events at KubeCon. come talk to us if you are interested. Thank you.